It takes two to make it go round.
Yo, what's
So,
up?
Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock. It takes two.
Tonight it takes four.
I'm gonna say one thing about this album. It's plum fucky.
Fucky.
This album was fucking great, man. I had a lot of fun with this album.
See, I figured this album was going to be another short show because there ain't a whole lot on this album.
No.
That there is not.
This is not no porno for pyros. Definitely not no porno for pyros.
That is the whole article.
Yeah.
You can see it. It's like a paragraph.
And
Let's go to the wheel, guys.
so I got more information out of the page for the single than I did the album. But yeah, there's not a whole lot.
Is this our first rap album?
No.
But no, Sugar Hill Band. That's right.
Yeah.
That's.
We did another one too, didn't we?
Oh.
Fuck, I don't remember.
I think this
we're like 60 albums in, so
I think this is the second one.
This seems more like a more complete album than the Sugar Hill.
Oh, we did Snow.
That's right, yeah.
You know?
Snow was the other one.
Yeah, Snow.
There was rapping in that.
No, I forgotten about that album. I'm sorry. That one's left.
No comment.
That one's left the building. Ooh,
How many times did you guys get to hear this album?
Twice.
Three.
Twice.
Yeah.
So we know who the dedicated ones are. Three.
Jeez.
Hey, I remember
the chance.
I remember there was a show tonight, okay? a little bit of, you know.
Yeah, I give it to you.
All right.
This is Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock's debut album. It was released August 9th, 1988, so it's 35 years old this year.
I was 7 when this came out.
What month was it?
August.
August of 88?
Yep.
I had just graduated high school.
I was
starting college.
I was 6.
I was starting community, Miami-Dade Community College.
Jeez.
I was
in like the 3rd grade.
I think I was in 1st.
You guys were in 1st?
Yeah.
I was in 3rd, I think. I was 7.
And I was starting Miami-Dade Community College. I was starting college.
Wow.
Damn.
It was produced at Hillside Sound Studio in Englewood, New Jersey. Producers were came out on Profile Records. Producers were other than Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock, William Hamilton, Donald D. Bowden, and Thomas Dean. Don't really know anything or much about those three gentlemen. I didn't see any links that directed to any information on them. There's very little information on this album, as you guys pointed out earlier. 3 singles. It Takes Two, the most notable, and the reason that the album came up for us to put on the wheel. But 2 minor hits, Get on the Dance Floor and Joy and Pain. Joy and Pain is one that I recognized along with It Takes Two. So maybe a 1.5 hit wonder. We'll say that.
Yeah. Because I don't remember hearing the other single
Yeah.
growing up.
What did Joy and Pain? Did Joy and Pain hit the charts?
Joy and Pain. Come on. Joy and Pain was a Hot 100, but it only made it to 58. It was number 11 on the R&B hip hop songs.
That one still gets played. You hear that every once in a while.
Yeah.
Still hear that. I never knew it was them.
Oh, son of a bitch.
I thought they were just a mix two. I didn't know they had anything else.
I said this was their debut album, and it reached platinum status within 10 months of release. So it did very well. And the single was probably a main factor in that, but I think the album is great the whole way through. So it garnered that, I think, on its own merit as well.
Have you heard this album before, Donnie?
Nope, not once.
You just picked it for the next two?
No, this is Boat picked this one.
Oh, Bolt picked this? I thought this was done. Wow.
Oh, I didn't know.
No, I think we did both of mine already.
So who picked this album? Oh, this is a lot better. Wow, so you picked two hip hop albums?
Yeah.
Wow, man, good for you. Wow, that's awesome, dude. I didn't know that. I thought this was Donnie's album.
Nope.
So did I. I didn't
That's
know
great.
either.
I picked a good one and a really good one.
So had you heard this?
No, I just knew it from the single.
And Jim?
Just a single.
And you knew this single, even they still play that, so you were familiar with the
Yeah, and
single?
it's been in a bunch of like video game soundtracks and stuff. So I hear it quite often.
It's been in some of those early 90 movies too.
I was going to say there was a movie that the single page mentioned. Where the hell is it?
This song was massive.
Iron Man 2, Bumblebee, The Proposal, Sisters, Disaster Artist, Love and Basketball, Spies in Disguise, and the Venture Brothers.
And there's probably more.
I think it was Love and Basketball was the one that I was thinking of.
I thought it was some early 90s ones, but I guess not.
It was the opening song for Action 52. That I did not know.
I don't know what that is.
Action 52 is like a super rare, unlicensed Nintendo game.
Oh, okay.
Like there's like 100 of them on the world.
This song was in all the clubs. This is when I started going to clubs, like right after this, right when I got out of high school to college. And we used to go to this place called Manhattan, and it was a bar, a club, and they would play this and Pump Up the Jam by Technotronics. It was Pump Up the Jam, Pump the Jam. I don't know if you know that song. And this was like, or you heard this on every freaking radio, man. It was massive.
Yeah, it's still a good song.
It still holds up.
Yes.
It's still a great party song.
Yeah.
Great song.
What was the other one too? That I think I always like. Still, it's what is it? Groove is in the Heart. Which one?
That's Delight. Yeah, Groove.
Yeah, Delight.
Oh, that's another one, dude. That was everywhere.
But yeah, this
Me too, I
this
think.
single is like it's gold, man. It's good stuff. But I sadly I will have to say it's probably the only song that just is like, yeah, you know what I mean?
On this album.
On this album.
Yes.
Kind of get you happy, get you stuff like that. Then it just kind of me. It's good.
That's how I saw it.
It's good.
But
But it ain't like that one song, you know.
that song is so. Dude, that's an all-time song, right? All-time party song. It's
Yeah.
gotta be in the
All time.
all-time, gender, not genders,
Genres.
Genre.
Genres.
all genres,
Yeah.
right? It's
Oh yeah.
a party song.
After watching the music video for this, it's like, man, we've come a long way. It's like they used to have fun in videos like that, you know. The video was
Yeah.
fun, having a good time. Now everybody's too busy trying to look hard, trying to look cool, trying to look like a fool.
Yeah,
I don't
everybody,
sound like stool.
everybody thinks they're a gangster. Even in our, I feel like that about our comic book community, whatever that crap. There's guys that we're nerds with comic books, and you're trying to look hard. It's like, really, bro? It's like you're trying to look hard to nerds. It's like, come on, bro. I'm like, whatever, dude. Whatever floats your boat. But I'm like, okay.
I think, but
That's an epic
Point-
statement.
the point that I was getting at is we need more stuff like that today. It's like
What?
we need more songs like that today to
Yeah.
like loosen up the assholes, you know, people. It's like, quit being so uptight. Let's have a good time. Let's quit trying to front about being hard and shit.
Being hard and
I'm
trying.
tired of it.
It's fucking.
It's fucking stupid.
Bullshit.
It's tiring.
Trap music is crap music.
Crap. Crap.
Folks. Yeah, I said it.
That's how I feel, bro.
If it rhymes with crap, it probably is.
That's a hard comic book collector there, boy. Hard. Get out of his way.
You said it, man.
He's looking for books, bro. Get out of his way. Move over. Give him some space.
That's epic.
Give him some space, bro. Boy's looking for grails, keys. Look at those dollar bin books, bins, baby.
Sorry for taking a side road there, but I just had to get that off my chest.
I'm with you, bro. I'm 100. I don't know if you're 100% serious. I am. You got some hard people in this community. I watch what you say.
What community?
You gotta now. I think when you say community, you gotta go like this now, right? Everybody, you see it, bro. It takes two, baby. It takes two.
It takes two. Yeah. The funny thing that I come across when I was doing my research earlier was James Brown is credited. And then when I read into it further, it's because of the original hook
Ooh,
and those lyrics from the Lynn Collins song "Think About It," and the "Ooh, yeah,
Yeah.
you know, and the way they did it and looped it, they did it so that it didn't sound annoying. It just worked. It
Yeah.
worked.
And it worked great because, for instance, at work, I was singing this song, and the guy I work with just out of nowhere started making the sounds, the background, you know.
That's the most iconic part of the song.
You know, it's like it's perfect.
it's perfect. This song is perfect.
Although I've never heard the James Brown cut though, where the
I
have you guys
listened to
heard
it
that
earlier. It's a nice R&B song, but that song only made it to number 66 on the charts, so it's very, very little known. That article that I put in the chat earlier said that, a lot of people were hearing that hook for the first time with It Takes Two. And
there's a lot of songs like that. You don't know what hear a hook and then you hear and it's like, oh shit, I didn't know that. I just there's this one song by oh my god, never mind. By Massive Attack. You know who Massive Attack?
Yeah.
Unchained Symphony.
Mm-hmm.
I saw how they made that and all what they got, and they got that from so many like R&B, like a few R&B. They got the hook here and they got this and they put it all together. And I had obscure songs. And
There's YouTube channels where all they do is they'll take a hip hop album and all like the parts they use, they'll put like in a compilation in order. So this is the original one, and this is what they turned it into.
Yeah.
For like all kinds of hip hop albums.
I think that's the one that I just saw that for that one song, and it's freaking crazy.
Yeah.
It's an art form. It's really freaking awesome. I know, like getting it from other stuff, but it's amazing the way they do it.
And I heard that when you bring up the discussion of sampling and hip hop and how they relate, this album had a lot of that in it.
It did.
And I'm hearing, and not just like old R&B tracks, but I heard Public Enemy in there.
Jackson.
Yep.
Michael Jackson was in it. I love it.
It was before, but I heard I pointed out to him today in the car when we were listening to it. I can't remember what track. It was about halfway through the album, but there's a bass line in one of the songs that I think whoever did the bass line or for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie, the first one, the 90, dude, that same bass line is in that song. It's the exact same.
And you picked it. You heard it. You heard it. And you picked it right away. That's awesome.
Yeah, there's a bass line that is one of the most commonly used bass lines for sampling, and I can't remember what the original track is, but I want to say it's from a James Brown song. Because there's a lot of his stuff that was sampled.
Yeah, see if you can figure out the song name.
That's what all they were doing. Like the Beastie Boys came out like a year before with License to Ill, and they went, and they went to the hard rock because they were punk rock. But Run DMC before that, with getting all the freaking went to the rock to sample that.
Yeah, that's what hip hop did. That's why they all had DJs, and it's kind of a lost art in a sense, because I mean, there's not a whole lot of music today that they could pull from some of the stuff they make today. You know what I mean? If hip hop was just now coming out now, and they were pulling from today's music, like the 2000s and stuff,
I don't think. Yeah, if it was running off of what is produced now, I don't think it would last.
No,
it's a genre that would just fade off.
Well, even
they would probably be able to pull from the 90s, but like the 90s, I think 90s was like the last great decade, I guess you could say, before internet and everything and started changing, and
before everything went to shit.
Yes. Yes, you said it, man.
But like even in the 90s, a lot of hip hop artists were pulling from like R&B and jazz albums from like the 60s and the 50s, and that's what they were getting a lot of their samples from. Like
that was like after this, where Rob Bass and them, it was like that 94, gangster hip hop, Biggie, Tupac. They got a little, they matured. Like the difference from them to this album in 88 to them like in 94, 93, WA and all that, dude, it's night and day.
Yeah.
In such a short period of time, it went from party to gangster, and it just kept on going. It never really came back to the party.
Yeah.
Which is sad, it's like it's constantly evolving, but it's not like how I guess you could say rock music is. It seems like rock music or metal or anything like that. A lot of times they'll always go back to their roots. A lot of times, and
Mm-hmm.
They don't go back to this.
but nobody's going back to the roots because I mean, shoot, even with today's rap music, if they could even just go back to the gangster rap, it would be amazing.
Yeah.
The only way
They
Go
need
ahead.
they need I don't know. I long to hear a modern day artist do like the Run DMC type hip hop or the Beastie Boys or hell even the Sugar Hill Gang stuff. That I don't know. I think that's what this world needs.
I think they leave that for like the pop acts, kind of like the Black Eyed Peas kind of, you know.
Yeah, I guess.
They leave it for that. It's not more. I guess they kind of split it. The way I see it is like
Because everyone's too serious, Everybody that's in rap or hip hop is too damn serious.
it's like what's the last? What's you think of a really good party song? Like it's probably reggaeton now. It's that's kind of taking but that's very sexual. The reggaeton. It's not. It's party, but it's more super freaking sexual.
I don't even know what that is.
Reggaeton is it's like Spanish reggaeton, bro. It's like the Dominican, Puerto Rican, Bad Bunny, and that kind of stuff. I don't know too much about it, so I really can't say. But that is taking over. That shit's popular as hell, dude. And I cannot stand it because I can't stand it. It almost feels like this album came out and it was Elvis, and then everything that came out got darker, kind of like the rock of the 70s, Led Zeppelin. It's like Elvis to Led Zeppelin comparison. Love Me Tender, all this innocent. This is like innocent before it got serious, before the shit got serious.
Well,
and I guess that's because, like you said, the genre was new. Like rock and roll was fairly new, so like you said, it started out, innocent in a sense, and then
it evolves. It's serious. The Beatles got it serious for the first.
Here's some perspective. Straight Outta Compton came out August 8th, the day before this album came out. So this album,
damn,
was at the end of that original era.
More like. Right, NWA was like coming out, and it was Nirvana. It smells like Teen Spirit, right? And this was still, Motley Crue trying to party with girls, and then all of a sudden, that's the same kind of thing. They came out around, and bam, it changed.
Yeah.
So,
what a poor time to come out with an album.
But the thing is, this song,
yeah,
awesome that it held up.
It still managed to hit a platinum within the year.
Yeah.
So
I'm pretty sure it took Straight Outta Compton longer to really get
right.
hit the stream. That was probably a couple of years, I would think.
Oh, absolutely.
They were like Metallica. When Metallica came out, nobody knew, and then until they started building, it took them a couple of years. But yeah, dude, NWA was like a freaking punch in the face.
Yes, this really was like the last, like original hip hop album, you could say.
And there was nothing else. Nothing else came out like this. It was all NWA, Public Enemy.
Which that also came out in '88, their first album.
Somewhere around there.
It's kind of like what Boys in the Hood did with movies.
Yes.
When did that come out?
I think that was 90. I think that was 91. Boys in the Hood, 91 maybe.
About the same. I would say probably around the same. Well, Straight Outta Compton was already popular at that point.
Yeah.
But even Ice Cube was in Boys in the Hood.
Man, I can't believe there's nobody in the chats. What's going on tonight?
Great material, all this awesome ranting and knowledge that we're spewing.
I mean, I got my hair all done up for the
I
show
know.
tonight, and nobody's here doing.
That's all right. They're all on.
Someone-
Hey, there we go.
Go.
They're all on the Comic Hall crew. Okay, okay. What's up?
Welcome to the show.
So, is this song better than Snow?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, this is better than the whole album.
It is, right?
Yeah.
This is, yeah. This is,
Big time.
Informer was a good song, but it ain't It Takes Two, man.
it doesn't touch this.
Because you can still play this song anytime, any club, anytime.
Bro, and it's any club, and you can play this at a freaking wedding, and the old timers are gonna, the old
Yeah.
people come up for this.
Absolutely.
Everybody knows this, and dude, it's aged really well.
Yeah, they hit the gold mine when they wrote this song.
Yeah, the song still pretty good. Now, I told Donnie, I didn't know there was a song on here that I absolutely hate. Dude, I hate Joy and Pain, bro. God damn, I hate that. When I hear Joy, and Pain, dude,
Yeah,
my
it is.
my stomach turns, bro. I hate that song, dude.
I agree with that, but for me, the one song that kind of like, all right, I'm ready for this shit to end
Rush.
was what the hell? Hold on.
For me, there's Joy and Pain, dude. That shit's a lot of pain.
They're in the.
A lot of pain.
It was Creativity, the last song.
I think I like that one. I don't think that one was the one. I didn't like Crush, the slow one.
Yeah, Crush was kind of annoying to me.
Joy and Pain.
First time I heard Crush, I died laughing. I'm like, man, this is straight up cheese.
It's horrible, dude.
It's quintessential 80s.
Yeah, dude.
You know,
My wife said it best, and he said it best. This was like the song that you would play at your prom or homecoming dance.
It was meant for prom. That's what it was made for.
Yep.
This is the slow dance for the kid,
Yeah,
Yep.
this was in every school dance in 1988, 89.
Dude,
Had to make it almost 6 minutes long.
yeah, that's not good. Did they have a follow-up?
Yes.
They had 2 more albums after this.
And nothing, they did
I
nothing.
believe it was 2 more albums, right?
Incredible
Or just-
Bass. Oh wait, that was his solo album.
So then Jay had just
And
had
Break
2.
of Dawn. Yeah, just basically just 2. And Break of Dawn didn't do diddly squat.
It Takes Two, all-time classic, top 10 early's hip hop.
Yeah.
And Joy and Pain, oh,
And it was ranked number 1 in a number 1 best song of all time, best single of all time, or something like that.
I
Hip
guess
hop.
it's a fantastic song.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
So
That song comes on, and you have even a little bit of joy in you, and you're happy, or you have a little buzz, and you're gonna move. I mean, look at us before the show. It's just a happy song.
Yep.
Everybody,
Go ahead. Oh, I was gonna say I was sad to see that DJ Easy Rock passed away in
Yes.
2014.
oh wow.
at the age of 46 after a diabetic seizure.
Yeah, he had diabetes. Diabetes.
If you got diabetes, you check your sugar and you check it often. No excuses.
Diabetes. Wilford Brimley.
Oh,
Diabetes. What happened?
nothing.
I'll do this.
Do
This
it.
album have a cover? Hey, there's a real good Netflix show called Squares to Circles to Square or something like that, and it shows all the it's about all the classic album art from like the 60s and 70s, and the guys that made it. Just came out on Netflix.
So when you get a chance, if you remember, send us the name of that. We'll try to look it up.
I will. It's called Squares to Circles or Circles to Square or something. Oh, I will. That's a great album. That's a fine hip-hop album.
My only complaint about this album, and this would apply to any album that is like this, I don't like when they do the featuring blah 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 blah, the songs.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that takes away from, this is your first album. You don't want to have featuring It Takes Two, Joy and Pain. It's like an advertisement.
You put that on the wrapper. It's a sticker.
Yeah, that'd be the sticker on the wrapper.
I do, but
think about it.
it's kind of an 80s thing to do, though.
Think about it if you had Led Zeppelin album featuring,
Yeah, or like the White Album had featuring Helter Skelter on the front.
Yeah.
Featuring Glass Onion.
Yeah, but
And I just think it takes away from the art and the artist. It looks cheap.
I agree, but I'm sure this song, it was a lot harder for them to get on the radio or for people to buy their records than the Beatles. I mean, they could put on the White Album and have nothing, and everybody's gonna buy that shit. Led Zeppelin, maybe not with the first one, but they never. That wasn't a thing. That was like Donnie said, it's an '80s thing, and It Takes Two probably was already big. It probably released before the album. I'm not. I don't know. It was probably getting radio play. So then you would put this on there. Hey, this is where that song is on this album. Come get the rest of the album.
Why couldn't it be a sticker on the wrapper though?
That probably would have worked better, 100%. But I could see why they would do that.
Because even for you, it's like this album features Joy and Pain. You don't like that song, so it's like.
Dude, I didn't even know they did that song. I never knew the artist to that song.
It just, to me, it's an advertisement. I understand, but if I'm making an album, it's my very first album, I'm not going to make the cover look like an advertising ad out of a magazine featuring so-and-so, and more.
You know what? I bet you NWA, any of those hardcore guys didn't do that.
I don't know. I would probably be okay, a little more okay with it if it didn't say and more.
If on the right side.
And more that you don't like. Okay, so we've got it down, and it's just and more, and then they had to put It Takes Two on the bottom again, so it's twice on there.
That's the name of the album now.
I know, but they could have just put that. You know what? They could have just instead of putting all those songs.
That is true. Yeah, the name of the album is the song.
Yeah.
Why do they need to put the song title
Twice?
Ugh. It would be funnier though if on the right side it had an "As Seen on TV" stamp on it.
Class of '90 right here. Yeah, this was everywhere in '90.
But other than that, the Rob and Easy, they capture 80s hip hop right there.
100%.
Yeah.
And I mean, and from the looks of it, Rob Bass, his image, it still holds up. Maybe not so much, DJ Easy, but
It's like, dude, I'm putting my thumb over the ad part, and yeah, it would have been better without it. 100%. It wasn't needed, but I guess they thought they needed it.
yeah.
It would be more of a classic album cover.
Yeah. And that, I suppose it's to some extent they still are, but they, especially back then, they were beholden to the company that was releasing the album. So,
And it was like Bobby Brown.
yeah.
Hey, little step by step.
I'm in love, girl.
It's my prerogative. But they go back to the sampling, Michael Jackson, a lot of people. It was good. It's a good album. I don't know if I will listen to it after that. I would probably just play It Takes Two
Yeah, I'll just stick with it. It Takes Two also.
and just listen to it. The other stuff is good. It's not bad, but it's a little forgettable. Nothing really sticks out.
Yeah.
Not like It Takes Two.
It's something I would listen to, put on in the background.
Yeah.
Maybe skip a couple of the song like Crush. I probably would skip that, but
Johnny.
That's the one where you grab your wife and dance with her while it's on.
I can think of other songs that we can dance to.
You put today, or was it yesterday, that you put the Midnight Marauders album, right? That wasn't you, Johnny. Midnight
That was
Marauders.
Al posted that.
Oh, Al posted that.
And I shared it. Yeah.
So you've heard that album?
Yes. I've also heard what was the other one you had said?
Low End Theory. The Low End Theory.
I've heard both of those albums.
They have another one that's excellent. That album, it's Tribe Called Quest albums.
Yeah.
Right? Those are, every song is like, bam.
Dude, Low End Theory is great.
Low End Theory is fantastic. Midnight Marauders is fantastic.
Yeah, they were so good.
From beginning to end, there's not a bad song on any end. They flows. You just put it on and you just freaking jam it. They're not party anthems, I would say. Not like this. But
I think it's criminal that their Tribe Called Quest isn't. They are,
but they're not.
But they're not. They're not like people. If you mention Ice Cube to anybody or Dr. Dre to anybody, they're going to know instantly. But if you mention Tribe Called Quest, not everybody's going to know instantly.
You say Q-Tip, and people are going to. Q-Tip was amazing, and he worked on so much other stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, how did I get in there? How did I get to? Oh, because those are complete albums. This, you'll hear it, and yeah, probably got best song. They blew their mark. Where do we go from here?
Yes.
Now that the children have given us, how do we spend it? All of the children are grown. Everybody we stay on.
Free to go.
Yeah, can we pick one of my albums this time?
Your albums are still there.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's all right. Saving the best for last.
There you go.
There we go. Clickety clack.
Damn, I didn't even have to tell Donnie go to the wheel. He wants to get this shit over with. Wow.
Devo, here we
Your
go.
wish has been granted.
There we go. The next.
Yeah.
Freedom of choice. Freedom of
The
choice.
album that brought us Whip It Real Good. Freedom of Choice by Devo. This will be fun. I've never heard one other song from Devo except for what was that other one that they had in the 70s? There was another one. It wasn't huge, but it was.
Freedom of Choice was another song that they had that's on this album. Freedom of Choice.
Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of.
Freedom of. Oh, they've had a few. I can't remember them. Beautiful World. They've had a few. I always wanted when Devo came out, it was like 81, 82, 83 when there, right? Dude, and have you guys seen the video for Whip It?
Oh yeah.
No, why couldn't they never show when he does that final whip and he walks off? Why can't they show where he was, going? It's always been.
They left it up to your imagination.
I always wanted that as a kid. It's like, come on, man, just. I wanted to look inside and see if I could see. Where's he going? What she ain't got nothing on now. I want to see him. I want to see her. What you gonna do over there? He walks off. He steps on a crack.
Bro, my mother's back.
Oh, dude, their rendition of "Can't Get No Satisfaction" is fabulous. You never heard that, Donnie?
I may have.
Dude,
Now that you said that.
Dude, I Can't Get No Satisfaction. I kind of like their version better.
Is that on this album or no?
I don't know, but you guys gotta hear their "I Can't Get No Satisfaction" of it. And the video. That one has a video. I can't get no. Hey. Dude, it's really good. It's really good. We'll hear it now once we get rid of all these people. These people stop talking, we're gonna go back and we're gonna put on that video.
So 2 weeks. So that's the weekend after Thanksgiving.
Weekend after Thanksgiving,
Black Friday weekend. That weekend.
I have to make it Sunday. I don't know if I'll be able to. I'll let you guys know. I'm pretty sure I can do Sunday.
I'm open for either day, so it don't matter.
Freedom of choice.
All right.
I can't get no.
All right.
Break your mama flat. Beautiful people everywhere. The way they show this.